What if I told you some of the biggest changes in gaming history were not made by developers, but by the players themselves? Entire systems removed, endings rewritten, and billion-dollar decisions reversed, all because gamers refused to stay silent. Today, we're breaking down 6 times gamers completely changed a game's future, and number 1 literally forced the company to backtrack on a major decision. And here's the crazy part. Most of these companies didn't plan to listen at all. They had to. Let's start with one of the most famous examples ever. 6. Star Wars Battlefront 2 Lootbox Backlash. When Star Wars Battlefront 2 launched, it wasn't just controversial, it became a global backlash. The problem? Progression was locked behind loot boxes, and players weren't just upset, they were furious. Reddit exploded, YouTube criticism went viral, even government regulators started paying attention. The result? EA removed the pay-to-win system entirely. And not just that, the entire industry changed its approach to loot boxes afterward. But that was just the beginning, because gamers realized something powerful. They actually had influence. Number 5. No Man's Sky comeback. At launch, No Man's Sky was a disaster. Missing features, broken promises, massive disappointment. But instead of letting it die, players kept criticizing it, loudly and constantly. And instead of disappearing, the developers did something rare. They listened. Years of updates later, the game became one of the biggest comeback stories in gaming history. Not because of launch success, but because players refused to accept failure. Be honest. Did you play No Man's Sky at launch, or only after the comeback? 4. Sonic the Hedgehog movie redesign. This one is legendary. When the Sonic movie trailer dropped, fans hated it. And I mean really hated it. The design looked wrong. The proportions felt off. The internet exploded with memes, and then something unheard of happened. The studio delayed the movie and redesigned Sonic completely. That decision likely saved the film from disaster, all because fans spoke up. 3. Diablo Immortal Monetization Pushback. When Diablo Immortal launched, the backlash wasn't just loud, it was mathematical. Players calculated that maxing out a character could cost thousands, and the reaction? Massive criticism across every platform. While the game still exists today, the backlash forced Blizzard to heavily adjust communication and monetization perception across future projects, because trust was damaged instantly. 2. Fortnite building meta changes. Fortnite isn't just a game, it's a constantly evolving system, and players have changed it multiple times. One of the biggest moments, when the community pushed back against overpowered mechanics like mechs items movement changes. Epic Games responded fast. They literally tweaked the game based on real-time player behavior and feedback loops. This created a new standard. Live service games now have to react to their communities. But the biggest player impact moment is still ahead. 1. Helldivers. 2. Community war effort reversals. Helldivers 2 did something unique. It didn't just include players, it depended on them. The entire game world reacts to community performance, almost like a shared war effort. But here's the twist. When the developers made controversial balance or gameplay decisions, players didn't just complain. They coordinated, they changed strategies, they influenced global missions. They even forced re-evaluation of game balance through collective behavior. This created a feedback loop where players don't just play the game, they shape its direction in real time. So, what does all of this prove? Gamers are no longer just consumers. They are participants in development itself. From loot boxes being removed, to entire movies being redesigned, to live service games evolving in real time. One thing is clear, the most powerful force in gaming today isn't the studio, it's the players. If you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe, because next video we're exposing more interesting topics.